everyone, welcome back to Liam McKay Productions. Today, I will be playing as George H.W. Bush, and we are going to be going up against Martin Luther King Jr. So, yeah, George H.W. Bush, former U.S. President. He's, after this, I would have played as all the 1992 election candidates. I didn't even realize that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I just wanted to play as him because I thought he's kind of a fun candidate. He'd be an interesting sort of past candidate. He's dead now, but he was former president and vice president. So yeah, first off, I'm gonna go even evangelicals, and then I'm gonna see if I can get a clash with MLK in my youth vote. Although George doesn't have, he has a bonus in my youth vote, so very small, but that could maybe not be the worst move. Okay, he's going for New York. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get the youth vote here, and there'll be evangelicals and youth vote. Normally, I wouldn't go for youth vote, but I tried to clash, and at this point, since I already put 2 in, I think I'll put 2 more in. Looks like he's not going for youth vote. Oh, he did go for youth vote, and he went past me. So what I'm going to do here is not something I'd normally do, but I feel like taking a risk. I want to go for big conservative and gun lobby. I feel like that could be very interesting. Maybe probably not the best move, but I'm gonna. You know what? It's time to take risks. Risk is never a bad thing to take. Okay, so he maxed out youth vote. That was what I was hoping to happen. I figured you could pretty heavily on the defensive end. I'm just gonna. I'll have 3 national groups, and I don't have a VP here, but he can't get town and gown. He's probably gonna try and expand to African American, Old South, or high tech states. But I don't mind my position here because he maxed out youth vote. Yeah, he's going for some African American high tech states. I'm just gonna apply pressure and. Oops, I did not mean to push enter, and it's fine, but I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to go Old South, but can't do that because I accidentally pushed the enter button, which happens sometimes because enter, but even to more experienced players it does happen. So I just town and gown for him, and he gets pretty huge town and gown bonus, so. But otherwise, it's time for me to go for the swing states. I don't want to let him get Florida too. Am I so bold as to do this? Yes, I feel like. I don't know, I feel like taking some risks in this matchup. I'm gonna aggressively spread out, pushing as many of these states as I can. Because the key with national groups is you want to try and delay your opponent to get bonuses. You want to make them over defense because you're going to be playing catch up. And it'll be. Okay, I was able to grab Virginia, which is nice. Yeah. Virginia has ended up being a good move, I guess. He didn't block me. But yeah, so I'm gonna try going for Florida, and have him going all that big in Arizona really helped. I wasn't eyeing that state quite yet, but it is a popular state, so I understand. He probably would have wanted to protect it. Okay, so I lose some electoral votes. He went past me in North Carolina and Georgia. Interesting. Indeed, interesting. I don't have a huge interest in letting him get African American here. I'm gonna try and get swing states to counteract that. So they can get North Carolina, Georgia. They can maybe swipe Illinois, Michigan, and Maryland. Or DC to the max. He wants DC. He wants it bad. You're not gonna pull anything in Florida. He probably wants to, but he won't. He won't be able to. Gonna try some kind of sneaky little moves here. See where that gets me. Because I'd love to grab Illinois. Illinois is a very, very good state. A lot of bonuses run through there. He went to the limit in Georgia, but didn't kill me, so that's okay. I have a feeling he'll try and go after Illinois. Yeah, so I want to try and get the Old South here, but I had to go for just 1 second, so that'll be okay. I'm interested. I really do think he's gonna go Illinois, or he's gonna max Michigan, Georgia, Delaware. He might go Maryland too, but he won't get high tech if he gets Maryland, which is a big thing. Which is the key. Don't want him to get high tech. Yeah. Right. Okay. So he didn't spend there. Interesting. I didn't expect that at all. I thought for sure he'd do a spend there. Question is he AFK zero spending? Or is he just zero spending because he thinks it's the best move? I'm gonna really, really, really risk it on Michigan. I'm gonna spend a lot of money in Michigan, see if that pays off. Okay, so it wasn't a AFK zero spend, but I don't mind my position here. Really, I really, really, really do not mind my position here. Just trying to go California, Texas. And New York, but he won't be able to quite do that because he's got town gun money that prevents him. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try and provide some counter attack in the great New York. He maxes out Georgia, which is unfortunate, but I didn't really need Georgia. Okay. Moment of truth. What's he gonna do in New York? Honestly, worst case scenario, this puts me in a potentially good ballot push spot. He did block in New York. Oh. That's not good for me. But luckily I've noticed sometimes I do play a little bit too much for the old South African American swing state. I should probably work on not going so hard for that and being open to pivoting. Do I have enough money for a ballot? I believe I do. Because if I can get a ballot off and put money in as many states as possible, I like my. What do you see? A quick ballot is. Ballot is necessary, I think, for my survival. I didn't miss anything, right? No. Okay, good. I don't think he goes for ballot here, so I think, if nothing else, I got money in most of these states. I pulled it off. I pulled it off. I pulled off a quick ballot. One of the more annoying moves to go up against, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win. So all's fair in love, war, and 270. That's how a saying goes, right? Yeah, that is how a saying goes. Yeah, he's gotta finish off some of these states I entered into, and should be good. Now watch this. Spending the rest of my money, 'cause it's not necessary, but I like to spend it. I'm trying to figure out the most efficient way to go about spending this. It's probably this. Yeah. Well, right. I don't mind. That was one way I got outplayed in a lot of ways. But I also was able to beat him in African American, and I was able to get the ballot off at a convenient time. So, yeah, the risk of going to the national groups kind of paid off because I did win. I was able to force the ballot, but don't try that at home, kids. Don't try that at home. That could be not great for you. Alright, looks like he sort of gave up on the ballot there, but yeah. That is George H.W. Bush beating Martin Luther King Jr. in 2025. So, yeah, very, very odd scenario of two dead individuals, but that's the magic of video games, is that sometimes you can create scenarios that aren't super realistic. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye.